A lot of what I find my struggles of coming into this arena is perceptions that the people I work with have of Christianity that is very different from what my view is of this is God's world, this is what he's created. So I think that's where their understanding of who a Christian is, who Christ is, what the church is, which can be sort of formed by the most outspoken media outlet, in all honesty. So I think those are the things I struggle against, actually changing perceptions in science of what Christianity actually is. And in the meantime, I get to go to work every day, worship God, learn more about his creation, and serve him in my daily life.
I think as a church, we sometimes shoot ourselves in the foot by opposing science. When you oppose vocally an area of science that the scientists know has a very firm basis, that doesn't really provide a good witness for that scientist to convince them of your truth that you know is true about Christ.
I think it's also really important for a scientist who is also a Christian to be a good scientist and to actually be careful and do science in a very correct way and take science seriously. And it's a profession, but it's also a way of looking at God's creation. And I think sometimes the ability to be a good scientist allows more open communication and freedom to discuss things outside the scientific world because they respect you for who you are and what you bring to the scientific community. As a scientist, I don't go in the lab and say, ooh, maybe a miracle is going to occur today in my lab, and I have to be on the lookout for it. That's not the right use of science, and miracles is more of a philosophical, theological question than it is a scientific question. So yes, I believe in miracles, but I'm not going to use science to try to prove or disprove them.
There's really no way, conceivably, that learning about the cells and plants and so on could contradict the gospel. There is an area of question and conflict, and that is the mechanisms of say, evolution that Darwin proposed, the natural selection and so forth. Underlying that is a certain randomness. But there is a struggle, I think, and it's a struggle to number one, philosophically understand that how that randomness can occur under God's upholding, if you will. I believe he upholds that and is involved in that in some way, but yet it is truly random in a sense because it's necessary for that randomness to exist to get these flowers to be as beautiful as they are.